Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna working in a 2016 Scion TC. We're gonna change the front chock today. It got bent. Let's get started. The first thing what we did is we took the wheel off and we put some WD-40 on these two big bolts and nuts here because they are torqued to very high, so we just let it soak a little bit. So what we gonna need to remove is from the top here, we're gonna have to remove that plastic trim so we can get access to all the three balls of the strut from the top. So there is here this plastic tab here that we're gonna have to remove it so we can pull that up so we can get access to these three nuts here. Then down here we're gonna have to remove that sway bar. I'm gonna remove the nut here so we can take the sway bar back, and on the other side here there is bolts here that also we're gonna have to remove so we can get that wires off. Plus there is a tab here also, we're gonna remove it. So first we're gonna loosen these three nuts here. These are 14 millimeters. Also we're gonna take that rubber piece out. So we already got the sensor or the wire pulled out. Now we're gonna remove the sway bar bolt. So we got the whole strut out. Now we're gonna compress the spring, and the reason I didn't get the whole assembly with the spring compressor because I got these part used and I'm not sure if these are the original spring or are they lowering springs. So I'm just gonna change the shock. So now we're gonna go ahead and use a spring compress tool and compress the spring and put the new shock in. So now we took the spring off, we have the new shock on. We're gonna start to transfer everything back. So we're starting with that rubber base. It has to go, you guys, where you see that bulgy bar is gonna go into here and it's gonna sit there, and here will go the beginning or the end of the spring, like this. Okay. Now we're gonna take that clips that holding the shock together. And after this, we'll put everything back together. Now we're gonna put everything back together, and we're gonna put the strut in. And we're just gonna tighten these 3 top nuts so we keep it in place so we can put everything back together.
Just hand tight and it's good for now.
Okay. Now we're starting down here. We're gonna put the sway bar back in the position and put everything back. So the last step is you put the car down on the wheel, and now we're gonna torque that center lock nut for the strut. I think it's a 35 foot-per-pound, and that will be our last step. Here we go. And for us to get access to that nut here, we have to remove that plastic trim, and then there is like 3 bolts for that metal trim. 1, 2, and the third one is here that we removed, so we can just get that metal trim a little bit up so we can have a space to torque the nuts. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope that video is gonna be helping. Please like and subscribe and share. Have a great day.